Give me the
I'll be back.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm on the controller. Then you just want to Madden. Or football.
Set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
I'll play him out, but he wants to play.
Field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey. Up. 380. Cut.
First play, Wilson wants to throw it. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That ball caught by Harrison.
What out?
He touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
To throw is Wilson. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Cardinals at 3-6 now on the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. In motion right, Evans. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Trying to take a deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
After the interception, here's Wilson. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Yeah, let DB go ahead and do them challenges for you. Get off the game, nigga.
Second and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up a
Couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for
that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. This will be caught. Oh, my, what a great call there. That double pass works. It's a touchdown. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall.
Purdy's pass.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it second
It's
down.
a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Cardinals
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
The tackle by
You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Throwing is Wilson. Open man here is Benson. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up second down.
7-yard
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's 2nd and 3. Wilson will throw again. Complete to Mooney. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
7-yard gain.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Brings up 2nd
It'll be a
and
gain of 5.
At the 13-yard line.
And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, good play.
Rifles one, and
Go
that's
straight
going to be
to him.
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49ers. They score a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Wilson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1.
Y'all ready? I'm about to walk in.
Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run forward with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4 yards.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll go again with Benson.
I'm ready.
There in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
It's a
Giving 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to cover the play and knocked it free.
Now Wilson.
The fucking dot. Let's go.
My dude got a 99 steal, so if you throw that bitch to me, make sure that dude ain't nowhere close to me.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Yep.
Piling on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, 49ers 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a beautiful start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Room here to run. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's Wilson. Past the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
21.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. Every year before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they will continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
You're not.
A gain of 22 yards.
He ain't give me no shot leader on that one, bro.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
That's another 49 Niner first down.
And he sneaks his way
I'm
forward.
far, bro. I'm trying to set a screen.
Second down.
Walter Novin on the stop.
You don't dribble the ball. They can
Pickup.
dribble the ball.
It's second
They
and
stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
26-yard line.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 1:58 left to play till
I'm
we
just
hit
saying.
halftime.
Fucking checking the ball up. Cut, do your job, play your
Now
role, just
third
cut.
down
That's
and
all.
7.
Don't dribble the ball.
Purdy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
They can give me a
Their
way.
coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It's fourth
That's a good
down.
job there.
Good
creating
steal.
contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Purdy on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pick up through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Niners are an extra point away from taking level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good
My fault,
one here.
bro. I don't know why that
21
shit pump fake.
scores the kicks away.
I hit X.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I'd have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now it's second and 10.
Zebra. Who's the team? Spot that. Who ain't that?
Now it's
Ah,
Wilson.
shit.
Now he's going to step up and run. But I think the ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Wilson. Short one here, caught by McBride. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Given 16
Oh my
yards
God,
there,
I hate
and it's
this
a
game,
Cardinals
bro.
first down as well.
I hate this
With
game,
that
bro.
last pass,
Trying to
he
dunk
just
you.
went ahead of Warren Moon on the all-time NFL career passing yards list.
And that's Hall of Famer Warren Moon. A significant accomplishment to be able to pass that number. Somewhere Warren is saying, but what if they added my Canada yardage? Right? My time in the Canadian Football League, that's 21,000 more yards that could be added to Warren's total.
In the NFL, he had 49,325, and now you're looking at a man that is very close to 50,000. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's another.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is taken in by McBride. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Start.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second
Well,
and
the
10.
incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Short one here, caught by McBride. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw is Wilson. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
27 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback
at
here.
their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their
That's
guys
crazy.
in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is up and good.
Terrible,
for
bro.
Pinheiro. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got the malarkey.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well,
That's my fault.
because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Back to throw, Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Bro, I don't know why, but every week, bro, I'll be timing that shit and they don't give it to me.
Jobs in tandem, the back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Bro, I know when to tap that shit, bro.
They'll look to throw.
It don't ever be giving it to me.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
He's
Good
been a
block.
one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Go back.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Nine-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call.
I can't do shit this game, y'all. My bad.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Check. Fresno.
Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's deal.
Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because this one may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 82.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, gotta go, in and out, let's go. Move.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
This time Wilson will throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Hey. 1, 3, fatigue. Move fatigue. Move it.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Short one here, caught by McBride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Harrison Jr.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
The ball caught by Harrison. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run with Benson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cards will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Cardinals 35, 49ers 27. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They gotta catch y'all tomorrow, man.
He completes Evans. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Tell you dusty ass motherfucker.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the
That's
49er
fuck you, man.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I got time for one more if y'all trying to play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 79 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll bring up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the 49er.
21.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
2nd and 6.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Purdy from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Brandon Ayuk.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
He's taken down.
Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Well, the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The 49er first down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Now Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Get set.
49ers will line up for the 2-point
Watch
conversion.
out.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Purdy will throw for it. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack.
Second and 15.
Coming up now on a second and 15 following that sack. Wilson. And this will be caught by Moon. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Cardinals.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Wilson wants a different look. On first down, it's Benson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
It's a gain of 8.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They come up now on second and 2. Another run here with Benson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43.
It's a gain of 11.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come up now, second and 9.
Run it! 380! Cut!
Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here now, third down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
4 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. They run over center with Benson. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know somebody crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
I guess they could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Throwing now is Wilson. Open man here is Benson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now they've changed things around before the snap. Running out of the gun here is Benson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
He was taken
A quick
down at
flash
the
about
10-yard
being in
line.
their huddle.
2 yards
Whatever
on
the play
pickup.
call was,
It's
it was
second
tagged
and
with these
8.
words. Make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rides now on the foot of the kicker, Chad Ryland. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Get him off my field.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Cardinals win it.
I can't wait till I
a
finish
heck
this
of a
game.
show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
Party
So
doodle.
for Arizona, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in
Top of
their
the party.
sanity as they move to 4-6. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town.
6 niggas in this bitch with they shit
Meanwhile,
muted.
for
They
the
stupid as fuck.
Niners, it's a
Except for the
loss
real
of
nigga that got they
come
shit
playoff
muted.
seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home
Real
next
nigga that
week.
got they shit muted.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank
Y'all
our
hooping?
entire crew.
Y'all got the
I'm Brian
5?
Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Are y'all rocking with the 5? Y'all got 5, huh? 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 Bitch? You got 5?